So on your back, settling in, hands down by the sides, knees bent, feet planted. Take a few breaths here, just listening to your exhale. Letting your exhale be very smooth and long. Good, and bring your attention into your body to start with. Let your shoulder blades flatten to the floor. Feel the sacrum and hips in back, press down. Feel the soles of your feet connecting to your mat. When you're ready, your eyes aren't closed, go ahead and close them. Taking this time to settle into right now, right into your body, listening to your breath. So begin to soften your body even more, letting your arms relax fully, letting any tension release from your belly. So that before you start your practice, you've released any worry from your day, any tension in your body. You're just going to let it all go. That's just it. You just let go and listen to your breath, listen to your body. Now breathing through your nose, you're going to progressively lengthen your inhale and exhale, working until you're about 5 or 6 counts for the inhale and exhale. Right now, you can go ahead and start engaging rolling breath techniques. That's a much more active use of the abdominals and focused expansion of the chest. So inhale, expanding the chest. Then the belly gets to let out. Exhale, contracting the pelvic floor, pulling up, belly squeezing up, ribs compress. Right? And continue repeating that. Inhale, chest. Belly, exhale, bottom, squeezing up towards the top. All night long, the rolling breath technique. Continue a few more breaths. Good. Let's start warming up here. So palms on the kneecaps and fingers down the shins. Exhale, belly down, knees in. Inhale, chest and then belly expand as the knees go away. Three more here, so right. Exhale, pulling your knees into your chest, starting to warm up your low back. Inhale away. Gonna hug the knees in here. Right? I want you to take the feet up. I want you to grab by your pinky toe side of the foot. And on your exhale, I want you to pull your knees down towards your armpits. And if you want to rock a little here, it feels good, go ahead. So big exhale, pulling the knees down, feet flexed towards the ceiling. Take a couple more breaths here. Good, now I want you to release. Bring your knees towards the front here, keep it here towards the front, and try to work the back of your arms towards your knees. So the head's gonna be off, feet can touch. I want you to exhale, pull up here a little bit. Your back is gonna round into the floor a little bit. And if you can't come up this far, that's okay. You can still just keep the knees a little bit wide. Elbows pressing into the knees, just like this. It's kind of like a squat, which we'll do later. Right. 2 more breaths. Exhale, pull your low belly in nice and strong. Go ahead and release. Knees together here. Inhale, feet up, arms overhead. Exhale, knees in, hands down. Stretch the heels up, right? Wake up the back of the legs. Exhale, knees in. Hands floating down. Two more here. Right, fingers nice and wide. So as you're moving with the arms here, take the hands, the fingers as spread out as you can get them. Hold on, the little crane. This time you're gonna go up and hold. So inhale, push the feet up, take the hands all the way overhead, push through the heels again. Keep the fingers wide, pull down on your shoulder blades. Exhale, belly in, waist in. Inhale, heels up. Two more breaths. Good. Exhale, you're gonna take your hands to the back of the legs here, right? We're gonna do some core. So inhale, and then exhale, use your momentum, roll up. So some variations here to work on core. If you want, you can start down here. We're gonna hands down, palms down, fingers towards the feet. So you've got support, lift your chest, right? So even if you're at this point here, exhale, knee in, right? Alternating. Inhale that leg out. So starting here, that's where you're at with core strength, right? You can work up to 2 legs. You don't have to go out far. And here as well, boat supported with the arms. Inhale out, exhale, lift up. Pulling from the low belly in, so really contracting the low belly. Good, 2 more. I think this is it, 1 more. Right, supported boat. Right now you're gonna bring the heels down, roll all the way down. Right, you're gonna take your hands across your chest. And again, if you're still working on core strength, you can use any of the other variations we did already. If you don't want to do what is coming up, Arda. Navasana, so half boat. Take a big inhale, right? Exhale. You just lift up part way. Inhale, release. Exhale. Right, moving with your breath, making sure to contract and hug your belly and waist. One more. Hold if you want. Release. Release the arms down. Let's lift up the back a little. Walk the feet in here. Ready? Hands wide. Big fingers. Inhale, hips up, arms overhead. Right? Exhale, roll down. Two more and then hold. Right, so bring your hips up, keep them up. Exhale, take your hands to your sides. Again, push into your palms, your thumb, and all your fingers, making your hands as big as you can. Last breath here. Right, exhale, roll down. You're gonna come over onto your hands and knees. Okay, so hands and knees here. Big hands. Right, knees under the hips. Inhale, chest pulls forward. Exhale, belly in, going back. Two more, moving with your breath. Good. If you don't have a wine cork handy, go ahead and grab one. Okay, so we're gonna warm up the hands a little bit and do some hands TLC. So wine cork, let me get up here a little bit so you can see, right? So you're gonna take the wine cork and put it at the crease here between, right? If you do this, bring the thumb towards pinky finger, you're gonna put it right there to start with. That's gonna be position one, and then we're gonna work that. And then you're gonna go up between the thumb and the forefinger, first finger, and then up here between each set of fingers, right? So the cork's gonna go between 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3, and 3 and 4, and then we're gonna massage and work through those areas of the hand, right? We're gonna take a lot of time, but you can spend more time on this. So starting with the cork right here at the base of the hands, you'll feel that channel that begins to lead up into the carpal tunnel. Starting right there, you're gonna put weight on it, right? You see I'm off my feet. I've got some weight as I push down into this, right? And then you're gonna roll towards your thumb, right? Pressing down a little, roll out towards your thumb. And then switch, so you can go from the thumb up towards the index finger. And again, right, putting some weight there and rolling back and forth along the cork. Until you get to the, under the index finger, you're gonna feel the base knuckles, right? So the knuckles right below the fingers on the palm. That's where the cork is gonna be at now, going between the first finger and second finger and pressing down on your hand and pushing into that and just doing a little wiggle. And then you're gonna roll over the knuckle, you'll feel that, to the space in the palm between the second and third finger, pressing down and rubbing back and forth a little. Okay. And then switching ring finger to pinky. And so creating some space, moving around, and then we're going to go last part, pinky down to the heel of the hand, that outer edge, rolling and pushing into that, working down. Good, right? Haven't done that one in a while. It feels pretty good. So you'll notice that hand is going to feel a lot different. So starting at the base on the other hand, right here between the crease, pressing in, a little bit of wiggle back and forth. And then rolling out towards the thumb along the base of your hand, that big meaty basal area of the thumb. Right, rolling along that. And then rolling up from the space between the thumb and the index finger up towards the index finger. So kind of just working your way around through the hand. Right, and then especially when you start moving up here, getting the cork to kind of work between the base of the fingers. You're in the palm, but it's at the base of those fingers. Right, you're going to go the cork between 1 and 2 and press down and a little bit of wiggling. Increasing circulation and blood flow to the hands. Right, switching over to the other, to 2 and 3 now. Like I said, we're going kind of fast, so if you want to spend more time on this later, go for it. Right, and then moving over between 3 and 4, pinky and ring finger, pressing in a little bit and wiggling, a little massaging back and forth. And then rolling pinky down towards the thumb, the outer edge of the hand, working that. Get some tight spots in there, right? Working to get those out. Ooh, that feels good, right? And then if you want, this is a little fun way to do it. It's not as much pressure, just rolling the cork between your palms, hitting some of the high spots. All right, moving on. Cork later if you want, as you're having your wine tonight. Just get into the wrists a little more. Let's take sitting back on the heels. Gonna start coming forward, palm down, fingers point towards the toes, and this is the soft side of the elbow, facing out as much as possible, right? So it looks like this. You're going to press down into those fingers, spread them out as wide as you can. And then as you sit back, again, try to sit back on your heels, you're going to pull the shoulders down and back and press into your hands. I'm taking a big stretch here, take a couple breaths. If it's really tight, you come forward to ease out. So pulling back a little bit here. And sometimes if it's appropriate, I go a little bit deeper, pushing into that base joint area of the fingers, where the fingers meet the palm. And I can feel my work hand, my writing hand. Right, so you can always tell which one's a little tighter. Come forward to release. Okay. Reversing, that means palms up, but fingers still point back towards the toes. Then again, as much as you can, if your elbows are bent out to the side like this, you're going to slowly try to rotate the arms so that the soft of the elbow faces forward. And if it doesn't, if your arms are tight, your wrists are tight, they might not. You're just going to work with what you can today. The important part is having your palm pointing straight back, so the crease here lines up with the top of your mat. You want that alignment. So if you need to sacrifice some of the elbows right now, that's okay. Right, and then again, press down, this time into your fingernails, into the back of the hands. Press down and gently lean back, pull your shoulders down. Take a couple breaths here. Waking up the hands, getting good circulation there. Good. Release. Big circles. Circling the wrists, wiggling your fingers, releasing any tension. Good. I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder here. So you're going to take, if you need a strap, you can do this, right? You're going to take your left arm out, right? You're going to twist under, so palms facing out in your back. Right arm is going to go palm up, reach up, and you're going to reach towards fingertip to fingertip. And if you can't grab right here, that's okay. You're going to use a strap or a towel that you put in the top hand and let it drop down to the lower hand. Right, so holding here. So if you're holding in this, right, notice chin parallel to the floor instead of punching, right, up nice and straight, elbow up, taking a couple breaths. Let's kind of warm up, stretch the shoulders a little bit. Good, go ahead and release. So, right, let's switch that over. So now right hand's gonna tuck behind, left arm's gonna go up, trying to grasp fingertips, holding. Again, right? So if you can, you're gonna work towards getting fingertips together. If it's not possible, grab a strap. It's completely fine. Couple more breaths, 2 more breaths here. Try to keep your chin parallel to the floor and keep that top elbow up. Good, go ahead and release. Getting everything moving through the arms and hands. Let's get moving again. So coming back here onto hands and knees, right? Child's pose. Inhale forward to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhaling back. Right, just moving with your breath here. And as you're working here, notice your hands, right? You really woke up your hands, press the fingers out wide, push into your base knuckles at the palm and dig your fingertips in. Start using your hands. Okay. Inhale, coming back down. exhale all the way back. This time we're gonna add in some upper body, right? Just a little bit. Hands and knees, exhale, down dog. Right, inhaling forward into plank, knees up or down, right? You can have knees down too, knees up or down. Exhale, lower, go all the way down tonight. Inhale, right? Start your lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades. If you want to go all the way up, you can into upward facing dog. Press into those fingertips, use them, grip the floor. Back to downward facing dog, holding here a few breaths. Right, check your alignment, look up at your hands. Relax your neck. One more breath. Good, inhale, come back down. Hands and knees, exhale, go all the way back. So 2 more like that, inhale. Hands and knees, exhale. Down dog, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Right, inhale. Start your way up, gentle cobra, little deeper cobra, up dog. So you have choices there about where you want to go. Downward facing dog and hold. Right, exhale, pull your belly button in. Check your fingers, spread them out wide again, dig the hands in. Good, inhale, coming back to hands and knees. Exhale, go all the way back. Last round here. Okay, inhale. Good, coming hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Right, lowering. When you're ready, inhale, lift up. Into upward facing dog. Exhale. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Right, don't come all the way down though, you're gonna stay here. And with your inhale, you can pick up the left leg. And exhale, bring it forward, right? And you can walk it through, right? You can swing it through if that's appropriate. Back knee's gonna come down, right? Foot's gonna come down. Coming up here into a kneeling lunge, right? Inhale, chest is high. Exhale, come back out to neutral. Inhale, right? Coming forward. Exhale, moving out. Good. You're gonna come forward and stay. Right, opening up across the front to the right hip. Chest open. There's arm variations here if you want tonight. Right. You want to interlace the fingers and open up the top of the chest. You can use this. The other one is goalpost arms, right? Where you go all the way up. Good, one more breath. Then when you come out, we're going to use down dog to transition, right? That's okay. If not, you can just go back to hands and knees and step 1 foot forward, right? Lifting the hips, down dog. With your inhale, lift the right leg up. Right, and on your exhale, pulling it through, walking it through. Right foot forward, left knee coming down, walking up into lunge, right? Inhale, chest lifting, moving forward. Exhale, belly pull back as you come back. Continuing that, right? Inhaling. Exhale. Good. Inhale, forward, back toes pressing down, holding, right? So arm variations that might feel good for you. Listening to what you need today. Good, 2 more breaths. Releasing. Coming back down to hands and knees again. Nice inhale here. Exhale, lift back up to down dog. With your next inhale, left leg's gonna go up again. Right, exhale. Knee's gonna come through. And you're gonna come down here. You can bring the knee down. Let's start there. Let's go knee down. Both hands are gonna come to the inside of that front knee. Right? Chest is gonna stay lifted. Right, taking a few breaths here. Right, and if this is, you can always use a brick if you need to be a little bit higher here to feel like you're able to drop into your hips more. So that's an option. So now we're gonna move lower. You can stay here at position 1, or if you want, you can come down onto a block or stack of books or something to support you to position 2. So forearms on the floor. Right, so coming down a little bit deeper. Back toes are gonna go under. It's in the next variation. Right? Lifting off the back knee. So anywhere in those variations, you're gonna listen to your body and stay. Right, holding, lifting up, pushing through that back heel. If you're forward and have forearm down, you can try taking one shoulder under a knee, right? So arm under the shoulder. Stretching out good here. And when you get ready to come down, you go back knee down, walk the hands back together, lifting up to downward facing dog. Starting to feel like a wonderful rest here now, dog. Inhale, take your right leg up. It's time to switch sides. Coming down, starting with both hands on the inside of the front knee, back knee down, starting here, top of the foot down. Position 1. Staying here. Your knee that's out here is going to hug towards your shoulder. Hanging out, breathing. And again, you can always use props, totally legal. Next variation, we're going to drop a little lower. You can use the brick coming onto forearms. Right, you can come all the way down. Back knee can be on the floor. Right, tuck the toes if you want to push up. Back knee is off, and if you're looking down with your back knee off, you're going to be able to see your ankle. So that means your hip is a little higher. Your knee is off the floor. and holding here. If you want, tucking that shoulder under the knee and the leg. One more breath. Hips and everything moving. Hands together, lift up, or step back into downward facing dog, or hands and knees. Exhale to child's pose and take a breath. Good, you're gonna inhale, come forward. Right. Coming into down dog, and then walking forward or backwards to your forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, releasing. Great. So here, I just want to take wide stance. Inhale, hands out to shoulder height. Exhale, I want you to go over halfway and then rotate towards the other foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, halfway. Rotate. Okay. A few times more like that. Doing the halfway and then rotate so that you're moving from a fairly long spine and flexing at the hips. Exhale, halfway, rotate. And two more. Last one here. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, going down wide. Forward fold. Hold here a little bit. Right, listen to your body. What feels good? Relax your shoulders. You can bend and straighten one knee a bit. And then holding, tucking your chin in. Two more breaths here. Good. With your inhale, you're going to lift up a little bit onto the fingertips and rotate to one side, adjusting your feet if you need to. So the back toes are going to turn out a little bit, front toes are going to be forward, right? I want you to exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift up to shoulders are about the same height as the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. Good. Exhale, forward and hold. Pressing into both feet. Relax your face. Two more breaths. And inhale, lifting up, right? Walk across the front and switch. making adjustments. So back toes just turn out a little, right? Inhale halfway, exhale down. And if you want to, if you've got blocks at home, you can put those right here on either side of that front leg so you can straighten a little bit. Exhaling down, inhaling, lifting up. It's not cheating to bring the floor up taller. Last one, moving here. Right, inhale halfway. And exhale forward. Holding. One more breath. Turn on your inhale. Walk up the front leg. Bring those feet together. Okay. Standing here, feet together. Actually, we're going to do hip distance. So hip distance. Toes are going to turn out a bit. So we're going to go down into a deeper squat. Make sure if this isn't okay with your hips, there's modified versions, right? You can just work on going down a little bit, starting to work strength into the legs, right? So if you're all right, you're going to come all the way down here into this lovely squat. Okay. So there's a couple different ways you can warm up. We're going to go up and work on arm balances, right? Since it's hands made. You walk the shoulders deeper inside the knees and tucking around. Because we're going to work on bakasana, and that has some broadening and rounding of the back. Okay, so tucking in here, grab the ankles. Good. Releasing, sitting up again. So we're going to play around with bakasana variations, how to build up to it. So if you want, grab a blanket if you have one handsy. If you have a yoga brick or something that can help lift up the floor, go ahead and grab that. So we're going to start out with real gentle, and here's the blanket. So it's a good way when you're working on this pose, if you haven't done it, is to have some cushion, because if you're going to go forward, you're going to go forward into something soft instead of the floor. That's hard. So cushions are there. And starting, right, it's hands. So everything is your hands, all the weight. So you want to push the fingers wide, push into all the knuckles here into the palm and around. So you're going to make your hands as big as you can. So starting out, even if you're like, I'm never going to do this, that's okay. You're going to take the hands wide and just come into this squat and start moving forward. So my knees are pressed into the back of my arms, and I can hold here, pull my belly in, and start developing upper body strength and core strength, right? Just by being on the toes. That helps you start getting the feel of the balance and the strength you need. That's one variation. The next one is to do that and to start picking up one foot. So the shoulders come forward of the hands, one foot comes up and you learn to work that, and then the other foot as you gain strength. Okay? right? And that's the full pose, which takes broadening of your back, strengthening your shoulders, good solid hands. So we're working up to that. You can practice it at home, and if you fall forward, you've got your blanket. I actually love that pose. I think it's really fun. Another way, if you're at home, hope you guys are trying this at home. So I can't see it. If you are, great. If you have yoga blocks at home and you want to kind of work on more core for that, you can put the hands on the blocks and start picking up off the floor. Right, so anything where you're starting to use arm strength to push and lift your butt and pick up the feet. Both variations on that, feet in front, feet underneath. They're still hard. Those help. One last variation for bakasana or crane, sometimes people call it crow, is you can put your feet on a block to help you build forward, right? Just cautionary note, when you do that, it pushes your hips way up. So pay attention that you're not going to fall forward or you don't feel that, right? So if you want to try that one, you can put your feet on it and then go into the position and hold here, right? That really starts to help you pull the belly up, round your back out, right? So that's another way to start working if you want to do this at home. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed your bakasana time. Let's release the arms a little bit, hands a little bit, shoulders, right? That's a lot of shoulder work. So take a seat here. Inhale, sweep the arms up, let your shoulders be free. Exhale, come forward. Hands to the back. Good, two more. Very nice. Let's do a couple more things and move towards Shavasana. So back on your back here, right? Knees starting at the chest here. Inhale, opposite diagonals. Inhale, one leg, one arm. Exhale, release. Right? Inhale, straightening the other. Good, one more with each diagonal pair here. Good, both feet together 3 times, both feet together, arms up. If you have room, take your arms out to the side really wide on the down, like a snow angel. Right, inhale, feet up, arms overhead. Exhale, going wide as the knees come down. Good. Palms on the kneecaps here. Exhale, bring the knees in. Inhale, knees away. And 2 more. Okay. Feet are gonna come back here. Right. Inhale, arms overhead. Want to go wide here like goalposts. Exhale, release. Okay, a few more like that. Inhale, hips up, elbows wide. Good, last one here. Inhale up. Bring the knees in. Reaching for the pinky toes again. Feet, soles of the feet facing the ceiling. Knees dropping wide out towards the upper arm or elbow or armpit. Good, go ahead and release. Keep your knees at the chest and some twisting, right? So go ahead and take the arms out. Exhale, knees to one side, head to the other. Inhale, knee center, head center. Exhale, switching. Right, alternating your twist here. Good, taking a hold if you like. If you want to take a hold here, go ahead. Deep exhale, squeezing your navel back. Inhale, reach all the way out to big fingers, big wide hands. Have one more breath. And switching. One last breath. Coming out on your inhale, hug the knees in. It's time to prepare for Shavasana. You can circle the knees here. Right? If you need to, soles of the feet can come together here for a little extra opening preparation here. Right, so whatever feels good, go ahead and do that. And then when you're ready, right, you're going to stretch out and prepare for Shavasana. Good. All right, so get very comfortable laying on your back. I'll walk you through this. On your back. Palms open. Right, let the feet kind of gently relax and roll out if they want to. Let the hips gently roll out. Your low back is uncomfortable, bend the knees or place a support under the knees. Close your eyes. Release your belly. So there's absolutely no tension. And notice that when your breath moves in, expanding the chest, it then expands the belly. Exhale, right? Nice and free. No counting on the breath, no holding on the breath. Good. Starting at the top of your head, release the scalp. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyebrows. Let the eyebrows and eyelids just fully relax. Allow the cheeks to go slack, let the jaw to unhinge. Let the lips become very soft and jelly-like. Allow the shoulder blades to flatten to the floor. The upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, thumb, and all the fingers fully relaxed. Let relaxation move down, softening the space between the ribs, opening your heart, allowing the belly to fully relax. Feel the weight of the sacrum and hips pressing into the floor. And let the thighs, the knees, shins and calves, ankles, heel, foot, big toe, and all the little toes completely relax. Bring your attention inward, away from the busyness of the world, of your day. Drawing even further inward, noticing the breath moving by itself in and out. We don't have to focus on how to breathe, we are just breathing. And as you draw your attention inward, move and notice thoughts. Thoughts move in and thoughts move out. It's like just like being breathed, you're being thought. You probably don't even know what your next thought will be because we're not really in control of our thinking. It moves in and it moves out. And so allow thoughts to move freely. No resistance to any of it. Sinking into relaxation, into the quiet space in between everything. And in those little spaces, you'll touch the silence that's always there. The natural state of a quiet mind. Stay resting in Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you for joining me for yoga tonight. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Namaste.